Okay, first off, not medical advice. If you have a central line and a fever, especially as high as mine was, go to the hospital, get cultures, line and peripheral. You want 2 cultures from the line and 2 cultures from the peripheral. Anywho, I unlocked a new symptom-ish. I would say it was more a cluster of symptoms. The only way I can describe it is autonomic dysreflexia if you've ever taken care of spinal cord patients. Literally yesterday, about 3 p.m., I suddenly had this, and I'd had off and off vertigo. I had taken meclizine, so I thought it was just a vertigo migraine. So 1 minute into this episode, I had a severe migraine, the ones that make you want to cry. Then I had chills and sweating profusely, tachycardia and hypertension. Again, like I said, the only thing I can describe is autonomic dysreflexia. And nausea. So, for the last, 18 hours or so, my fever got as high as 101.7. I was questioning going to the ER. So I have autoinflammatory disease. And the highest my fever has ever gotten, I think, is 101.3 during one of those. And I think I have autonomic failure. My QSAT, not my QSART, my QSAT is 35 on Novak's testing. So I think I must have just had a severe autonomic storm. Sympathetic storm is what it seems like, and possibly a little autoinflammatory because I do have, or ME/CFS because my lymph nodes are swollen. I barely can walk. I can barely function. Literally, my nightgown was drenched in sweat at 3 a.m. when I woke up with 101.7 fever. Something in my gut told me it wasn't my line, but I'm not gonna lie, I was worried it was my line because I never do anything outside my room. My line is used to my room and my own bacteria and all that stuff, and I hooked up fluids in the car, but I stayed on my bag. That was my sterile field and everything, clean field, because we wash that constantly. But still, I'm immune compromised, so I'm freaking the fuck out. I checked in with my nurse practitioner friend. I checked in with a couple other people. We all were underneath the impression that it was a combination of me overdoing it, literally setting off my autonomic nervous system, especially because it was the 3-day mark, ME/CFS, and the fall. We're pretty sure the fall jarred something. So I waited it out. I took Tylenol and ibuprofen. That was the only thing that was different. Is usually with my auto-inflammatory fevers, they come up and down without Tylenol and ibuprofen, but these were. Again, so differential was autonomic / ME/CFS flare / auto-inflammatory flare, possible neurogenic fever, and possible drug fever from just starting the baclofen recently. Or could have been baclofen withdrawal because of the fact that I'm only on it twice a day, and so there's this 6-hour break, 6 to 12 hour break that I'm without GABA increase. I took my baclofen as scheduled today, the twice a day still, and the fever has not come back. So I think we've ruled out baclofen / baclofen withdrawal fever. Neurogenic tends to not respond to antipyretics, so I think it's just a really bad flare. My temp is now 98.7. I'm pretty sure if it was my line, my fever would keep climbing and I'd be more delirious. Migraine's fucking killing me, though. It's almost a week without IVIG, so I don't think it's aseptic meningitis either, because that was in the differential too, especially with the headache. So, for now, I'm playing it by ear. And I have promised everybody if the fever comes back, I will go to the ER for cultures. But I really think it's just a bad flare. This one is going down in the record books, though. I already had to do a friggin' dressing change, a central line dressing change this morning, less than 24 hours. I was questioning deaccessing, but then I was like, if I need PRN fluids, that doesn't work. And if I need cultures, I might as well just stay access. So I did question it, but I ended up just doing a sterile dressing change. I think I didn't make the deal. If the dressing came off again, I was just going to fucking deaccess, excuse my language, because that was annoying. My head is killing me, though. Shoot. There was something else I wanted to say. Oh, palliative! I finally found a New Hampshire palliative that's going to come see me tomorrow. So a palliative nurse practitioner is seeing me tomorrow from Home Health Agency in New Hampshire. So we'll see how that goes. Yes, I do feel as shitty as I look. But oh god, a headache is killing me. But yeah, I think this is just a really bad flare, and I set off my autonomic dysfunction terribly. It wasn't just MCAS either, because I took MCAS meds. I did everything. I'm still watching the BP to make sure I don't go hypotensive, because if I go hypotensive and not my usual up and down, I will go to, because I know that's a sign of like sepsis and shit. But I really think this was just a bad flare. But it is so scary when you have a central line and you have periodic fever syndromes, because this is just fucking nuts, excuse my language. But I live alive, and I made it through. I'm watching everything, and we'll see. I'll keep you updated.